Hi guys, it's Zach Attacks 40k. Today we're going to be talking about the Gunwagon and how it's going to be used after the Saga of the Beast Psychic Awakening update. So today we're going to look at the rules, relics, clan traits, and stratagems that help this vehicle and the optimal loadout that I would use in games, to be honest. So let's have a look at the datasheet of the Gunwagon. So it has a movement value of 12, weapon skill of 5, ballistic skill of 5, strength 8, toughness 8, wounds 16, attacks, it starts out with 6 and then degrades, leadership 7 and a 4-up save. I think the key one to look at here is the toughness of 8. That's really good for orcs. Usually it's toughness 7. So that's really going to help. And the 16 wounds, it's going to be hard for people to chew through. So that's also great. So this model could take a variety of weapons. So it may replace its cannon with a kill cannon or zap gun. This model may take up to 4 big shooters or take items from the battle wagon equipment list. So just in case you guys don't know, big shooters assault 3, strength 5. And the kill cannon is heavy d6, strength 8, minus 2, 2 damage. You can take a cannon, but that's not very good. The zap cannon is 2d6, strength 2, 2d6, AP minus 3, damage 3, and you have to roll for the strength before you fire it. And the unique thing about the Gunwagon is that if it remains, it's kind of like Lehman Russ, where if it remains stationary or moves under half speed, it can fire its main cannon twice. So that means you're double tapping on your kill cannon or your zap gun. It also ignores penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons, and it explodes with big explosions, so it's perfect. So it's kind of like, sit back, you want to really shoot with this tank. You don't want it going up and into combat. The Gunwagon can also hold up to 12 infantry models, so this is actually perfect for hiding characters or units in your army, so you get less drops than your opponent, so you can choose whether to go first or second. In ITC, with the new changes, this is actually crucial, because there's no Cs anymore, so if orcs usually want to go first, so this is perfect for them. Alright, so let's move on to looking at how the Psychic Awakening has changed the Gunwagon. So there's a couple of new relics that I thought were absolutely amazing for this. So I think the standout one is the Boomer. It's called the Boomer. It's a heavy 2d6, strength 8, AP minus 2, and damage 2. And remember, if you move under half, this is firing twice, right? So that's really heavy 4d6, strength 8, minus 2, damage 2. And that's really good. For orcs, that is amazing. So that's just pumping out so much firepower. So also, you could take this Zag Zap, which is strength 2d6, AP minus 3, damage 3. Which is also quite good, but I think the Boomer is the way to go here. You could also take the Fortress, which is a 3+ save and a 5-up invul. That could be useful. And the Pincher, which is a grab and claw, strength +1, AP of minus 3, and damage of d6, but +3 when you're hitting a vehicle. That's not really useful. This is going to be staying back and shooting, so I wouldn't take that. So really, the Boomer is the one to go for. So let's have a look at the psychic powers that could affect the Gunwagon. So there's really only 2 clans that I can see the psychic power affecting it. One is the Evil Sons, that's my clan. This is perfect for it. The Visions of the Smoke. It's a warp charge of 6. With a vehicle under 18 wounds, and the Gunwagon has 16 wounds, so it's perfect. And it allows rerolls to hit. So now, you've got a Boomer, heavy 46, strength 8, minus 2, damage 2, rerolling to hit. Now that's crazy, especially when you put a Daka on there. Ooh, that's going to be good. The Bad Moons one is also very good, the Gleaming Gear. So warp charge value is 6, and it's +1 to your saving throw. So you could have 3-up saving throw in your Gunwagon, and if you use the Relic of the Fortress, you could have a 2-up save. So that's actually quite tasty also, to be fair, if you just want a really resilient transport. But to be honest, in that case, I would just take a bone breaker and just go full combat. So some of the clan traits that could benefit this would be, I think the Boom Boys is a really good one. Add 1 strength and AP to the kill cannon weapon. So now you're going strength 9, AP -3, damage 2. So that would be really good. The only disadvantage to this is you wouldn't benefit from any psychic powers. But I think if you want a standalone Gunwagon, that would be the way to go, really, is to go Boom Boys, because it's a reliable, you don't have to do anything to it. You could really just stand alone and just fire at the enemy at will. And some stratagems that I would definitely use on the Gunwagon would be Daka Daka, 2 CP, and it makes 5s and 6s. You can reroll them and try and get extra hits, which is perfect. And also another one that I thought was cool, but I don't know if it would be that useful, would be ramming speed. So it's 2 CP, it's a 3d6 charge, and in addition, if you finish within 1 inch of a unit, then you could, on a 2+ score D3 mortal wounds, I think. So that's not that useful, to be honest, but I think the Daka Daka could be tasty, but with looters and other things, I don't think you'd actually use it too often on the Gunwagon. But yeah, I think I would in my type of list, because I don't have many units that shoot very well, so I'd probably use it on the Gunwagon. Alright, so some optimal loadouts that I created was, I definitely would take the Boomer Relic, that's for sure. I was toying around with doing the Gunwagon with just the Boomer, and that would cost around 155 points. So that's really cheap, to be honest. For something so tough that can hold troops and shoot is amazing. So you could have this moving up the board, right? It moves 12, so you can be moving under half, so like 5 inches, something like that, right? And just shooting as it goes is going to be amazing. Like, that's really good. Also, I think the Gunwagon with the kill cannon and 4 big shooters would also be quite good, because if you're taking the Speed Freak's power to reroll hits, then if you're rerolling hits anyway, you may as well put the psychic power on. Yeah, if you're rerolling all your hits of the weapon, then you may as well put more guns. Sorry about that. So the 4 big shooters would just add some anti-infantry there, so I think that's a really good option, and that would come in at 175, and I still think that's a bargain for the Gunwagon, to be honest. And I think we will be seeing a lot more of these in games, which is really cool, because the model is epic. Like, it's just such an imposing model that people often want to shoot at it just because of the sheer size of it. So I'm really glad that Saga the Beast has come up with this update for vehicles like the Gunwagon that you never saw, really, before this update. And now I think I'm definitely taking one in every Speed Freak list I run, because the firepower is brutal, guys. It can take out, vehicles easily, right? At strength 8, that's fine. Heavy infantry, it's very good against Primaris also, guys. If you want something against Primaris, this is the thing. And, I mean, if you put Daka Daka on there, you could even go after a flyer if you need to, but I wouldn't advise that. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked the Gunwagon video. Let me know how you guys would build your Gunwagon in the comments, and hopefully I'll be doing a couple more of these. So let me know, and I'll see you next time.